Welcome to my live stream, my friend. So nice to see you again in my live stream. This is still about our knitting machine, and stay in my live stream and take a look. What is this? This is knitting machine, and the brand of this knitting machine is Sliver Reed. And today we are going to show you this model of knitting machine SK280. So welcome to my live stream, and today we still teach you how to use pattern cards and design beautiful pictures, and finally use this knitting machine to weave beautiful patterns like this. Look at these patterns on our desk. It's very nice and special, right? Welcome to my live stream, my friend. It's so nice to make live stream at about the same time every day and meet you in my live stream. We can talk with each other about knitting, or if you're curious about this knitting machine and want to know how to operate this machine, you can follow my account, and you can also send a message in my live stream. And today we will use about look at this yarn. The material of yarn are wool, and today we will use 4 different colors to make a cute pattern. So let's stay in my live stream and let's see what picture we are weaving. Okay. And now we use 2 colors of yarns in the yarn feeder. Look at this one. This is the yarn feeder, and it has two feeders in here. You can send 2 different yarn into this position at the same time, and pull and push the machine head. Then during your weaving process, you can exchange the different yarns. Hi, welcome to my live stream, my friend. Is there my old friend here in my live stream? Knitting Studio, Sunday, Alex, are you here? And I'm looking forward to see you again in my live stream. This is a live stream about knitting machine, and our knitting machine is Sliver Reed. So look at these beautiful fabrics on my desk. Wow, welcome, Sophia. It's so nice to see you, Sophia. How are you today? And this is a live stream about Sliver Reed, efficient, smart, easy to operate knitting machine. If you love knitting, hi, Ange. Hi. If you love knitting, or if you are considering about take a knitting machine home like this, you can stay in my live stream, and we will do interesting live stream every day at about the same time, and show you how to operate this knitting machine to make your design. Look at this one. Look at this beautiful pattern. And this beautiful picture are all designed by ourselves, and we play the different colors of yarns. Look at this one, the small calf, little bear, dolphin, and monkey. Look at this one, monkey and cherry, and the lion, the little bird. Oh, really? Hi, lovely. What's your name, my friend? Lovely Pop. Can I call you Lovely Pop? That's no problem. If you love knitting, or if you are considering about owning a knitting machine like this, you can stay in my live stream and you can keep following us, because we will update a lot of interesting teaching video and show you how to operate this knitting machine. There are a lot of advantages of knitting machine. It is very clever. You just need to design the flower cards. Okay, look at these flower cards. We usually called pattern cards. We usually use these pattern cards to make a picture, to design lovely patterns on this little card, and then send the card in the middle of the card reader. Look at this one. Even you have no experience about knitting, you can also operate this knitting machine by learning our teaching video. So it's very easy to operate, and you can design a lot of knitted projects such as sweaters, scarves, hats, blankets, and bags. And by designing this beautiful picture, you can use this picture to make your knitted project. And what's more, the knitting machine is very time saving. And if you love knitting but you do not have a lot of time to enjoying your knitting journey, then you can use a knitting machine like this to enjoy your knitting journey. You can design everything you want, and you can use less time and weave more in your life, and focus on the creativity. Hi, hello, welcome to my live stream, and thank you very much for your support. This is a live stream about knitting machine. Look at this one. Look at this knitting machine. It's very beautiful, right? And the material of this is a needle bed. Look at this needle bed. It's very stable, and because the material of our needle bed is silver, it's very smooth and stable. You can use this knitting machine for a very long time if you can take good care of this machine. You can use this machine for even decades. Okay, no problem. I will show you what the piece looks like. Okay, when we finish this fabrics, we will show you what's the picture. And before we finish this fabrics we are weaving, I can show you the fabrics that we have made yesterday. Look at this one. This is about a 3 cute cat, and we use this pattern card and the knitting machine, and then finally we finish this. We finally finish this fabrics, and you can see the back side of this fabrics. It's also very flat and smooth, right? And you can see these stitches. They are all very perfect, and do not miss any stitches in this fabric. Thank you very much, lovely Pop. I'm so happy that you like our project. And why we usually design the little patterns, because we usually use these patterns to design the pictures we love, and finally we can use these patterns to make sweaters or blankets and so on. So it's just like a pattern collection, you know. We collect the patterns we design every day, and then finally we will have abundant of different patterns, so that we can use these patterns to design a lot of knitted projects. So in a very short time, you will see what's the fabric like. This fabric we are weaving, just in a few minutes you can see the whole fabrics, and you can find what is the fabric like. Okay, thank you very much for your support. Thank you. Oh, you are so good, my friend. Love you. Thank you very much for your support. I'm happy that you love my live stream, my friend. So if you have any question about knitting machine, you can also send email to me, or you can also search our shop by yourself, and I will show you my information. Hi, welcome to my live stream, my friend. This is a live stream about knitting machine, and our brand is Sliver Reed. This model of knitting machine is SK280, a very popular brand of our products, and it is very clever. You can use this model of knitting machine to weave a lot of beautiful patterns you like. Only use the pattern cards like this. If you love drawing, and if you want your painting become a sweater or a scarf or any other kind of knitted projects, then I suggest that you need a knitting machine like this, because it is time saving and easy operating and friendly install. All you need is to pull and push the machine head on the needle bed like this, and then you can weave fabrics like this in my live stream. If you love special, if you want your sweater different from many people, you can design by yourself. And I think this model of knitting machine Sliver Reed can make your creativity come true in the life. And look at these pattern cards. Today we use these pattern cards to weave a cute pattern. Can you see what the picture is? Look at this one. This is our theme, and the first fabrics we used is this. We weave is this one. We design 这个就5个。
我怀疑有人动手脚了。
不可能，怎么可能？谁动我们手脚？我们又没有很火。
那前一段时间一直都稳定在400多人。
不是，他那个是总人数，我说同时在线的人数。今天只有4个人，然后 YouTube 只有1个人。Hi, welcome to my live stream, my friend. This is live stream about Sliver Reed knitting machine, and the model of our knitting machine is SK280. What we're doing now is to show you how to use this knitting machine. And finally, with a beautiful fabrics like this. And today we use the pattern cards to design a beautiful pattern. And this pattern we are planning to weave a sweater. You can also use this beautiful pattern to weave the knitted projects you want, such as sweater, scarf, hat, vest, and so on, or the other things like this, or socks. Maybe you can weave socks by using this pattern. So design the pattern cards, and finally use the pattern cards to weave little patterns like this, and put them together. Then you will have a pattern card collection, and they can help you design a lot of interesting things in the future. And look at this pattern. We use about 5 different colors of yarns, and change the different yarns during our knitting process. And this pattern is like a puzzle. It's very suitable for children, and you can use this pattern to weave a sweater or a lot of other things. And you can not only weave fabrics like this, you can also design the toys like this. And if you have children, or if you want to make the knitted toys as present for your friend or family members or children, you can also learn how to weave these toys, right? Compared with handmaking, it will take you a lot of time to weave a toys like this. But if you have the knitting machine, you can weave any kind of knitted projects you want in a very short time, and you will weave a abundance of knitted projects, right? And it will take you a little time to enjoy the weaving journey. So I found that everyone are busy for our work. So usually we do not have a lot of time to enjoy the handmaking, right? But if I have a knitting machine like this, I will use my little free time to enjoy the knitting journey and design a lot of beautiful pattern cards, and finally weave these pattern cards into sweaters and different fabrics. I think it's very interesting, and the process is very warm heart. Thank you very much for supporting my live stream, my friend. If you want to know more details about our knitting machine, you can search the information, and you can find a lot of details you want to know. Wait a minute. I will show you how to find me. This is my WhatsApp number. You can take screenshot and add my number. And you can also talk to me by search this number in WhatsApp. And I will stay here all the time and waiting for your question. And you can also share your knitted project to me as a friend. I will exchange the skills about knitting or knitting machine with you, okay? We can talk with each other like friends. So if you have email, you can also find me by my email address. Look at this information. If you want to know more details about our knitting machine, you can click the www.diymao.com. Then you can search any information about our knitting machine. And if you love our pattern cards, look at this one. If you have already owned a knitting machine like this, but you love my pattern cards, you can send an email or send a message to my WhatsApp. And you can ask me to give you the pattern cards as PDF for free. I will very happy to send the PDF to you. And this is my email address. Take a screenshot and remember it, and you can send a message to me, okay? So now we are going to start our second fabrics, and today we will show you how to weave the 3 cute cat fabrics like this. Look at this one. This fabric is very lovely, right? You can use the 3 cats to weave a sweater for yourself or for your family members. And today we are going to show you how to weave these lovely patterns. And we use 1, 2, 3. We need 3 different colors of yarns. Today we are going to use these 3 different colors. Look at these 3 yarns on the desk. Red, dark brown, and light brown, right? And I think the 3 colors mixed will have a very beautiful, will have a good looking. And we are going to weave 3 different color cats. Red, dark brown, and light brown. So let's stay my live stream and take a look how to start the row how to start the first row. Hi. If you have any question about knitting machine, you can ask me. You can ask me the question you want to know. And what we are doing now is to weave our second fabrics today in my live stream by using the pattern cards and the SK280.嗯，但是你要是不说的话，他们就走了。我走。
坐。
中午吃啥呀？
中午我是吃饭，点个外卖了。
吃啥饭？
这个叫什么豆虾？
点个意见，看看有没有什么推荐。
莆田稻虾。
稻香村啊？
对，都点。莆田稻虾。 什么人？奇怪，怎么会没人？
不知道，
你那个
是不是卡给我钱花钱了？
你那个网上去搜一下，
干
你用 YouTube 搜一下就知道了。
我 YouTube 不能搜不了，我也不知道为啥。
我的
我这个账号被禁了。
我去拿我的，我去拿我的那个，拿那个也是。
没事，就这样。他人的话，我在上面也可以看到的。
嗯，行吧。 事儿了，完蛋，擦错线了。
拿下。
拿下，反正这个。
有人你也没啥，有人你也自己动自己的。
对啊，4个人。
谁会操作机器天衣无缝的？你出点错不是很正常吗？
对啊，很正常。我忘了，他应该是在那个什么问你。
今天就来一期沉浸式直播。
沉浸式直播。
你就这么，对，你就编就行了。
对。
沉浸式直播，反正他们看看这个沉浸式直播粉丝怎么样。就如果我不说话，看看他们会怎么样。让他们自己看去。没来。
不是，我是说他在那边看。
那边看？
在他手机上看。
他进来的时候是不会有提示的呀。对啊，就他到我直播间来，我会设他的那个，我知道他叫什么名字呀。你今天人怎么样？ Hi, my friend. This is a live stream about live stream, and we usually use this knitting machine to weave the fabrics. Can you see the fabrics on my desk, my friend? And we usually use this machine to make a knitted project, such as scarf. Look at this. And it can instead hand make. And if you love knitting by needle, and this knitting machine is it can instead of your needle and your hand making, it can save you a lot of time. And this machine is very suitable for people who love knitting but do not have many time, or the people who love knitting and who love knitting designing and who want to speed up their knitting working. It is very efficient and easy to operate. If someone who has a knitting studio, and if someone who is a designer, then she must have a knitting machine like this, because it can save them a lot of time and make them put more focus on creativity. So if you love knitting machine, if you love knitting, but if you want to have more knitted project in a very short time, you can try the knitting machine. And do not worry that you don't know how to start your knitting machine, because we will update a lot of teaching videos for you and teach you how to operate this machine to create a lot of interesting projects. Well, you have come into my live stream, my friend. It's so nice to see you again today. How are you today? And you have come into my live stream to see us how to operate knitting machine, right? And today we are going to show you how to operate this machine to weave lovely patterns. And this is our first pattern. This is our first fabrics. And my friend, look at this. And this is the fabrics, and this is the special pattern that we use SK280 to weave the projects out. Look at this. Yeah, you love knitting, right? Yes, I know you love knitting. If you considering about if you are considering about having a knitting machine like this, you can take a look, and you can take a look at our SK280, because it is very stable and easy to operate. Thank you very much, my friend. And we will provide you with a very good after-sale service. And this machine, I love lion. Okay, you love lion, so maybe in the future I will show you how to weave a lion. Okay, but now we just have many other important things to do. These days we must design a lot of interesting patterns and weave these patterns. Remember, my name is Karina. Oh, you are Karina? Is your name Karina? Yes, okay, now I remember your name, Karina. And I'm so happy that you tell me your real name. And if you do not have time, but you want to know more details about knitting or knitting machine, you can add me as WhatsApp. Do you have WhatsApp number, Karina? Do you have WhatsApp number? Maybe look at this one. This is my WhatsApp number. If you want to contact me, you can save this number. And if you love knitting, you can also send a message to my number and we can chat with each other. If you want to know more details about this knitting machine, you can also send a message to me. I will introduce my knitting machine to you, okay? And if you love knitting, you can also share your knitted projects to me. And I will very happy that you... No. We come from China. So if you want to know more details about our knitting machine, you can send a message to me, okay, Karina? It doesn't matter where we from, because we all love knitting, right? And we all love knitting machine. If you're considering about having a knitting machine, maybe you can take a look and think about this. And think about this brand knitting machine. It is very stable and you can use this knitting machine for a very long time if you take a good care of it. And if you learn how to operate this knitting machine, you can teach others to weave many different kind of knitted projects, right? And you can be a teacher. And you can be a knitting expert, and you can help many other people who love knitting but don't know how to operate a knitting machine. And this is my number. If you want to contact me, you can save it. And this is WhatsApp number. And I will show you a lot of interesting pattern cards like this. If you love knitting, or if you want to learn how to operate knitting machine, you can contact me and send a message to me. I will send the pattern cards like this. Look at the little calf and the lovely cat and the dolphin, little monkey, teddy bear. Look at the fabrics we have weaved. Remember that my English is poor. I understand a little. It doesn't matter, Karina. You can use the language. You can use the language of your country, and I will use the transformer. They ship to. Okay, don't worry. If you want a knitting machine like this, we will help you to solve a lot of difficult and send this machine to you. Okay, so that's not a very difficult things to consider about. You just tell me that you love this knitting machine, and you just tell me you want to have one to your home, and we will provide you good service and help you solve the question you want to solve, okay? And look at these fabrics we have weaved yesterday, and the lovely monkey, and the dolphin. It's very cute, right? And look at the stitches. It's very smooth, and we used dark brown and gray to make the dolphin, and they all made by pattern cards. Hi. Look at the lovely cuff. I think this pattern is very suitable for sweaters and scarf, right? And I think it's very special. And if you have a sweater about a little calf, I think you will be the unique person. And I think there is no one who wears the same sweater like you. And this is our pattern cards. This is the teddy bear, and this is the little monkey, lovely dolphin, angry cat, or cool cat, and the little calf. You can make this many with these cards. Yes, that's a good suggestion. Thank you, Karina. And I will follow your suggestion and try to do that. Thank you very much. That's a good question, Karina. Thank you very much. You're clever. However, we also need to take into account the issue of copyright, and we cannot use the designs of others' characters as well to make pattern cards. Thank you very much for your gift, Karina. You are so kind. And I hope you can come into my live stream and contact me by WhatsApp number or email. I'm so happy to see you every day in my live stream. Maybe if you want to know more details about knitting machine, you can contact me and send a message to me, and I will introduce you more details about of this machine, okay? And can you tell me what kind of knitted projects you love knitting? Sweaters, or hats, or scarves? Can you tell me what kind of knitted projects you love? Hi. Welcome to my live stream, my friend. This is a live stream about a knitting machine, and our brand is Sliver Reed. This model of knitting machine we are operating is SK280. I love to make sweaters. Wow, you love sweaters? If you love sweaters, I think these lovely patterns are all very suitable for you, because you can use these beautiful patterns to make sweaters. You just need to you just need to design the pattern cards and cut out the number of the pattern groups, and you can use these patterns to make your sweaters. We usually design the picture and paint the picture on the paper, and use the picture to make the pattern cards. And finally, we weave the pattern cards to take a look how beautiful, how suitable is that to make other kind of knitted projects such as sweaters and hats and the blankets and so on. And today we are going to make the 3 little cats, and we usually use this pattern to make lovely sweaters. And let me show you the beautiful women t-shirt. Okay, it cannot see very clearly. So wait a minute. Let me show you our women's sweater that we have finished a few days ago. Oh. Look at these sweaters we have made a few days ago. Can you see these sweaters? And the color we have made is light green. And this is a women t-shirt, and we use the SK280 to weave the beautiful patterns. And look at these sweaters we have made a few days ago. And this pattern is also very elegant, right? And look at this pattern. We usually design the pattern cards and try to weave a little square and to see the patterns, how beautiful this pattern is. And finally, we will make this pattern to become a home sweaters. Now look at this pattern. Oh, really? You are so clever and you are so great. You are so great. And can you share me how your first shot like? And look at this t-shirt we have made, my friend. This is the women t-shirt we have made a few days ago. You can see, and we use the knitting machine to weave a sweater like this just in half a day. It's very fast. Look at this sweater. Look at this women's sweater we have made. It's very smooth and the pattern is very beautiful, right? Okay, I will show you the number. Wait a minute. You can remember my number. This is my WhatsApp number. You can contact me by search this number. and you can send a message to me. You can ask me more details about knitting machine, or you can share your knitted projects to me. You can also exchange the skills about knitting, and we can talk with each other like friends. Can you remember? Do you remember, or do you save my number, Karina? Or if you have email, you can also search the email address and send email to me. And look at this women t-shirt we have made a few days ago. The pattern is very beautiful, right? And we make this women t-shirt by using our knitting machine. It took us about half a day to make this women t-shirt, and the yarn is also very suitable for summer. Look at this stitches. It's very smooth. And look at these stitches, and look at this pattern. Hi, my name is Bella. My name is Bella. Look at this beautiful women t-shirt we have weaved. It took us about half a day by using our knitting machine to weave such beautiful women t-shirt like this. So if you have a knitting machine, you can weave a lot of t-shirt, right? And in a very short time. So you can spend less time to weave more. I think it's very amazing. And this is the pattern we weave today. And this is also a women's sweater that we have designed and finished a few days ago. Look at this stitch and this design. It's very elegant and it's very beautiful, right? I already sent you WhatsApp. Okay, I'm so happy that you contact me, and you can send any message about knitting machine to me. I will very happy that you will ask me more detail about knitting machine, and I wish that you can share a lot of your interesting experience about knitting to me. Okay, so I'm so happy that I make friends with you, Karina. Okay, now let's come back to the knitting machine SK280. Look at this knitting machine, how smoothly we pull and push the machine head, right? And this is the second pattern we are making in the live stream. Today we are going to make a pattern about 3 lovely cats. So stay in my live stream and let's take a look how beautiful and how lovely this pattern is. You can ask me anything about the knitting. Okay. Have a good rest. And I'm looking forward to see you again in my live stream, my friend. I would like to know what it's like to have it. Okay. Now you have my WhatsApp number, so you can learn more about this machine. Okay. If you want to know more details about this machine, you can send my message in WhatsApp. So, wish you have a good sleep. Goodbye, Carolina.